Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comics, video games, and anything else geeky. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today, we're talking about Season 2 of Percy Jackson.
Woot woot.
Yeah, in the midst of it.
Yeah, I think about halfway through.
Sounds right.
But first...
Geeky Weeks, Geeky Weeks.
You gonna start us off, Amber?
Sure. I finally watched the movie Wake Up, Dead Man. Is that what it's called? The newest Knives Out
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. I don't want to spoil anything, but I was like, this isn't as good as Glass Onion. And then it was.
Yeah, I liked it.
Wasn't at the end of it.
I liked it a lot. I called it halfway through. How about you?
I mean, I think there were signs, but, you know, those movies are so good at, like, kind of letting you know who, but not letting you know the how.
Right.
So, but yeah, I liked that. And I've been reading and listening to audiobooks. So I finished Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. And that was really good. And I like when authors read their own books for the audiobooks. It's nice because
definitely
John Green was like, he would like snicker when he like said something funny. Like he kind of laughed at his own little one-liners sometimes, which was funny. So since I finished that, I started I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and that's her memoir. And man, she had a messed up life growing up. So seems like she's in a much better place now, and it's a little sad to hear how she grew up, but the way she writes it is like entertaining because it's like kind of like first person. Like she like talks about like, oh, I did this day, you know, like, oh, before this audition, my mom did this. And so it's like, she's like kind of telling it as she would of that age, which is kind of cool. And I think that's all that I can remember.
all right. How about you, Danny?
Well, funny enough, I also watched Knives Out. The third
nice.
one. And I was definitely confused the whole time. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it wasn't as good as the first one, but I say it was better than the second one. But I enjoyed it. It's nice to see both Thanos and Hawkeye in the same movie.
Right.
And Sandman.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy from, what's it called? Zendaya movie.
What? Oh yeah, the Challengers.
Challengers. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed that movie. Other than that, I've been watching Survivor 49, which was the most recent season, because I'm preparing for Survivor 50, which comes out next month.
Nice.
So I'm catching up.
I think there's a couple more seasons you have to watch in order to catch up for free. I'm sure there's all kinds of videos because my frenemy, enemy of the podcast, Suri Fields, I think is going to be on Survivor 50.
I see Mr. Beast plays a part.
Huh? In Survivor?
Yeah.
What?
Which is right up his alley, I guess. He loves giving people millions of dollars.
I think there's going to be something different about it because the logo shows the wording. What does it say? It's up to the people, or it's up to the audience, or something like that.
Yeah. So it seems like the people voted on challenges and rewards and different twists.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
But I'm excited for that. Other than that, I don't think I've been playing any games. So that might be it for me. Wah, wah.
You got to find time. You got to make time.
Mm-hmm.
Got to feed that brain. My turn?
Sure.
All right. I saw a movie that Amber forgot to mention.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one. We went and saw the new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Fire and Ash. I got it right. And yeah, it's good. Blue people, tall blue people, one shortish white person, and it was good. Still messages of like ecological warfare and all that good stuff, but
Yeah.
a good good flick. Nice and long.
I think I liked it better than the second one. But I've only ever seen the first and the second one once, and when they came out, or when the second one came out, I think I watched both of them. But so I don't remember them. But the third one was good.
Yeah.
And I remember it now, even though I didn't remember watching it. I remember what happened. So I think that means it is better and has a more lasting a presence about it.
Could be. Then I saw another movie called We Bury the Dead. You heard anything about that one?
No.
It's Daisy Ridley. Is that her name?
Ray?
Ray, yep. She was, it's basically almost one person movie. There's a couple other people that go in through it, but it's kind of a zombie movie, but not at all scary. And the zombies aren't really the main plot point. The overall story is kind of her trying to find her significant other that was potentially killed and maybe reanimated into a zombie, but maybe not. So it was an interesting watch, but did see some previews while I was there for some other stuff that looks pretty good. So report back on that once I watch some more stuff. Yeah, the Knives Out, watch that. I am happy to announce that I've restarted watching Game of Thrones.
Whoa.
And let me tell you, I've got a whole journey in Game of Thrones, and I think I've described it before, where I started watching the show. It made no sense to me because there's just a bunch of fat guys with beards and too many families, too much drama, too much backstory, and none of it made sense. And then I stopped watching it after like an episode or two, and then read the first book, whatever that was, the Song of Fire and Ash Birds or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then after reading that first book, which was basically the first season of Game of Thrones, went back and watched it, and it made so much more sense. So because the book doesn't just show you people, it has to describe them and talks about how they're related to each other and all that good stuff. Then there's less inferred and less left out. So going and watching that show from then on was very pleasing. Now, let me just tell you, fast forward, another however many years, going back and watching it now, since I've seen the entire thing, now, and even in just the first couple episodes, there's so many things that get said that are like, why on earth would they put that in there? Because there is absolutely no reference to who they're talking about. But after seeing the whole thing, it makes perfect sense. Like, oh, like this story that lasted 8 seasons and may or may not have followed the books the entire way because they ran out of books and they just started making crap up, and that's why I think the later seasons weren't as well respected as the first seasons. But even the things that get revealed deep into the show are like they're buried, they're planted into the first couple episodes. I'm like, wow, that's an entire story that was all the way thought out, and they've sprinkled stuff in the first season that won't make sense to anybody until like season 5.
Like the Starbucks cup.
I think that was season 8. But
no, but you didn't hear when Arya Stark's like, I heard there's a Starbucks in, I don't know any of the places.
No. No, but yeah, lots of like things that would have been spoilers and stuff are all alluded to early on. So it's a completely different experience watching it again after already watching it and reading it So I'm really enjoying it. It's a great story, great acting, great storytelling. So that's good. Now, to close out our Geeky Weeks, I want to spend just a quick moment of silence here for Mr. David Rosen, who is the co-founder of Sega, and he passed away December 25th, just a couple weeks ago, at the age of 95. So I think he lived a full life, but he was one of the two co-founders of Sega. And he brought amusement games to Japan from the United States and kind of revolutionized and built the whole arcade industry with what he was doing, sharing, American technology with Japanese, and then later, of course, bringing Japanese stuff here to America. When they started, I think in '84, they started Sega of America. He was the CEO of that. So big name in the video game industry, and just wanted to pay our respects.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so let's get into the episode. We're talking about Percy Jackson, Prince of Thieves.
What?
What's the subtitle?
Percy
Lightning
Jackson's
Thief?
and the Olympians.
In the Olympians.
Oh.
That's right, not to be.
Lightning Thief is the first one.
Yeah.
So the
This is the Sea of Monsters.
second season. I think we've all seen the first 4 or 5 episodes. Mm-hmm. And so this is somewhat following the second book, The Sea of Monsters, or is that not the second book?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
think they're doing it book by season. Each season
Yeah,
is a different
that's-
book.
That's a smart way to do it with series like this.
Hey, it worked out
Yeah.
for Game of Thrones until Starbucks Cup, but but yeah. So where are we starting off in this season, Amber?
So in this season, we're starting off kind of at the end of the school year. That's kind of the pattern for the first couple of books is, we see what happens in that summer, because the summer is when they're at Camp Half-Blood, and then they go to school, and we don't really pick back up with them in the next book until it's time to go back to Camp Half-Blood. So we start off, and Percy's getting ready to go to school. He's got his mom, Sally, and his new friend, roommate person, Tyson, which in the book, Tyson is one of his schoolmates that he doesn't super like that much. But I guess in the show, he just kind of knows Sally, so Sally took him in, which is fine. That's cool. We love Tyson. And then things derail before they're able to get to school, as it does, because something about, I think, the closer to summer you are, the more demigod you smell to the monsters, because that seems to be what it's like, and I don't remember if that's exactly what it's like, but it does seem like the monsters find him more when school's out or towards the end of the school year or whatever.
Right.
Or the beginning of the whatever. So we get to Camp Half-Blood, kind of. We run into Annabeth, and she's got the cool taxi with the three fates, who all share one eyeball. The good old stuff from the book and from the lore. And then we go to Camp Half-Blood. We figure out Tyson's a Cyclops. That's a problem. He's a monster. He can't come in. And then he can come in because they give him permission, and they're being chased by giants that throw cannonballs at them. So it's a bit sped up from the book, but that's to be expected, because we can't have every single word written down on a script. And so yeah, we're kicking it into summertime at Camp Half-Blood.
Cool. I like the bit about the when they're driving the taxi and someone in the back seat says, "Shouldn't the one driving have the eye?" Because it's the one that wasn't driving was peering back at them, and they kept on passing it back and forth.
Yeah.
That's classic.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a couple things different about Camp Half-Blood. this year than the previous year. Chiron's not there. He got put in a timeout by Zeus.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation. He's having the time of his life in Florida, I think they said, in Miami or something.
Yeah.
And so instead we have Tantalus is running camp, and he's not a fun guy. And if you can't eat or drink anything and you're constantly hungry and thirsty, I would not be a fun guy either.
He's basically the god of hangry.
Yeah, 100%.
I bet you it'd be fun to have him and what's the big belching guy's name? It starts with a B. The guy that's always drinking wine.
Bacchus?
Bacchus, yeah. Him and Bacchus hanging out together for a while.
Well, that's Mr. D, Dionysus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they do hang out.
Gotcha.
They both notoriously don't like the kids at all, so...
Yeah. The new guy's like, yeah, they can kill each other. Go ahead.
It's just a chariot race. Win by any means necessary. If you leave camp, we'll kill you. It's fine. Yeah. But like any other book, there is a quest that needs to happen and, some sort of adventure. And in this case, there's a couple of quests that are kind of woven together because we have Grover is missing. And they don't know where he is, but then Percy kind of knows where he is because they have an empathy link, which basically I guess means they can talk to each other in their sleep. And then also the Talia's tree is sick and poisoned, and so it will not be able to protect camp for much longer if it dies. So they need the golden fleece, which can heal anything. They need that to heal the tree. And coincidentally, Grover and the fleece are both on Polyphemus's island.
Like
Well,
within
hooray!
arm's reach.
Yeah. So, gotta go find those things, and the winner of the chariot race gets to go on the quest, and everybody wants to be the one to go on a quest.
Especially the main stars of the show.
Right.
Yeah.
They've got a real
plot
vested interest
armor.
in it.
Yeah. But it's not Percy who gets
Right.
chosen to go on the quest. Who is it, Danny?
Clarice.
I love Clarice in the show. She's awesome.
Good. She's a bad A.
My only problem is that no matter how much fighting and sea travel and all kinds of stuff she goes through, her lipstick is always perfect.
Her lipstick,
Her lip
hair.
combo. I need her lip combo.
Is that like her demigod power?
No, that would be a daughter of Aphrodite's power, though. I think canonically they do some of them always have makeup on or always look perfect or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love her big ship with all her fallen men.
That is one of the differences from the book, which I thought while I was watching. I was like, am I crazy or is this different? And I understand why it's different. In the book, so Ares' thing is he can't necessarily control the dead, but he gets domain over all of the losers in wars.
Right.
And so in the book, the ship was run by all Confederate soldiers. So I guess I can see why they didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
They just have a bunch of other miscellaneous soldiers that I guess have lost their war.
And random dudes that also
Random
lost. Like the one guy, I forget what he
The
lost.
blockbuster guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
who lost the battle with streaming.
The streaming wars, yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a quick quick quote that if you missed it, you would be like, why is there, a bunch of soldiers here and then a guy from Blockbuster? But yeah, they asked him real quick, and it was just like a one-liner that was just classic.
I want to know more. I want to know how he died. Just like, did a Netflix employee come and stab him or something? Like,
Disney Plus employee.
Disney. I thought it was funny that it was Disney Plus, putting that joke in there. But yeah, so we've got Clarice being the main one on the quest, and she chooses to go alone because of whatever prophecy they tell her. And Percy still wants to go and save Grover. So he and Tyson, who we figure out is his half-brother, because Cyclopses are all sons of Poseidon. Well, the show doesn't put it that way. In the book, it's like Cyclopses are all sons of Poseidon, because Poseidon created the Cyclops. In the show, it just kind of seems like Tyson is also a son of Poseidon, which is,
right.
I don't know, interesting, but whatever. We'll take it. So Percy and Tyson run away. Percy kind of reluctantly accepts Tyson there, because Tyson, which doesn't translate much into the show, but in the book, he's basically a toddler that looks old, looks like a teenager, but is a toddler, because the Cyclops is just age or mature slower. So I think Tyson, he's doing a good job, and he's got a good personality. I just feel like he's a little more mature than he should be. But that's okay.
He's playing a naive part, so
yeah,
it kind of fits.
Yeah, it fits. So they all meet up, and we meet up with Clarice's ship, and then, Sea of Monsters. It's basically the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
So
they get sucked in.
The thing that I liked the most about this book, well, it's not my favorite book in the series. I think the third book is my favorite in the series. But I like this one a lot because it kind of mirrors the Odyssey. Pretty directly. Because Odysseus has to, fight Charybdis and Scylla, and he goes to Circe's island, and he has to pass the sirens. He doesn't do the Golden Fleece, that's Jason, but he does go to Polyphemus' island. So there's a lot of parts of this that it's basically the Odyssey. Percy goes on the Odyssey. That's why I like it so much, because I like the Odyssey. But yeah, we get to see all the fun Greek sea creatures.
Now, Polycephalus, what's the name?
Polyphemus.
Polyphemus. Is he not a Cyclops?
Oh, he is a Cyclops, yeah.
Okay. So he's basically Percy's half-brother?
Yeah.
But he's not as fond of him as Tyson is.
Right. Well, because most Cyclops are monsters. It's just Tyson, I guess, got adopted at such a young age that he's not feral. He's tamed.
Now, have you ever seen the actor that plays Tyson in anything else before?
I don't think so.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I like he's doing a good job with the role.
And I think the special effects look a lot better than the movie they made 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still a little...
It's a little wonky.
Hard to look at.
Yeah. Well, it's like they could have just made him two-eyed and said,
it's the mist.
It's the mist. Even in, the beginning, that first episode where he's in school and with Sally and stuff, he still has the one eye, because I guess we're seeing it through, Percy's point of view.
Right.
It's you could have had him two-eyed and said it was the mist, but I guess they want to show that.
Well, I think Percy gets fooled by the mist. There's a lot of cases where he doesn't see correctly until he does. But Sally, the thing that's so special about Sally is that she can see through the mist. So she always knew that Tyson was a Cyclops, which is probably why she was so special to him or whatever. But overall, the show is pretty similar to the book. There's a few differences and a few details that get taken out and a few things that get added to make it more thematic to the show. The girl on the cruise ship, that is like friends with Luke. She's a made-up character. She's not from the book. I don't know why they did that. I guess just to give Luke some more allies before we get some traitors, because we're going to get some traitors from Camp Half-Blood. People are going to move over to Luke's side.
Join the rebellion.
Yeah. And we get to hear about the Great Prophecy, which is a child of the Big Three when they turn 16 will either save or destroy Olympus. And right now it's looking like Percy is going to be the one to have to make that decision, because he's the only living child of the Big Three right now. But that's a... I'm a little worried we're putting a time limit here on age 16, and this is a TV show where it took like a year and a half between those two other first seasons, and I'm a little like, they already look so much bigger in this season than in the first season. Or at least Percy does. I think in the first season they were all like kind of the same height, and now they're towering over Annabeth.
Yeah, he was a little baby in the first season.
Yeah.
Well, everybody goes through their growth spurts in this time anyways. You just had a good year at school.
True. But yeah, then they get over to they get kind of separated, because Clarice takes the easy way, or what she thinks is the easy way, and kind of ruins their plan to go through Scylla and Charybdis, because she didn't want to sacrifice 6 of her men. Good on her, but like they're already dead.
Yeah, but she promised them the Elysium fields or whatever,
which I don't think she has power over.
Yeah, she didn't.
And I don't know if Ares has power over that either. But that's okay. You know, she's not supposed to be smart. So she kind of messes things up, and they all get separated, and Percy and Annabeth think that they're the only ones left, that they're the only survivors, and they're on Cece's island, who is Circe, who is one of my more favorite characters because I read that book, Circe. But she's a little witch, and she runs a little spa. She wants people to get better, and she wants heroes to get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And furrier.
Yeah.
In the book, apparently, I'm looking at a website because I didn't reread this book before watching the season, but in the book, apparently, Percy thinks it's a little weird that he's the only man, he's the only boy on the island. In the show, that's not a thing. They have other guys on the island. But that's what makes Percy a little sus, because Circe is famous for turning men into pigs, because they're mean. And that exact thing happens to him when she turns him into a guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Yeah. So he gets to spend a little bit of time as a guinea pig, and Annabeth has to smart her way, figure out that he's a guinea pig, and save him.
I thought that scene was so cool. Him with his little water spout, and she's like,
yeah.
And then saw his pen on her desk.
She's like, wait a second, that should be in Percy's pocket.
She is the daughter of Athena.
Yeah.
Who is the goddess of what?
Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's smart.
Makes sense.
And I'm not sure if in the book this is where we learn about fatal flaws, but it is a thing that every single demigod has a fatal flaw. And it's really heavy-handed the way they do it. It's like, yeah, Percy, your fatal flaw is you'll put your friends before others, or before yourself, and you could end up killing yourself or lots of other people instead of just sacrificing a friend. So he kind of gets really, like, self-conscious about that, and then just goes straight into, like, making those same decisions. And then we learn that, of course, Annabeth's fatal flaw is pride, which is common with children of Athena. And they both very soon after display those fatal flaws when they're against the sirens.
Yeah.
Which is not exactly how I've seen the sirens depicted in other stories.
I thought it was interesting. Because here, they're depicted as, like, rocky, barnacle-y, coral-y people.
Right.
And anywhere else, you'd see them as, like, mermaids that turn
like
into monsters.
mermaids.
Yeah. So it's interesting that they did it that way. But we get to see Annabeth get tempted by the sirens, and Percy comes to her rescue, and of course, little Annabeth just wants to be noticed by her mom.
That got me.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
good.
whoa, this is...
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she defeated the sirens, and her mom's congratulating her. And then I was like, oh, I just got...
Yeah, I got
I got mesmerized by them.
But interestingly enough, Percy wasn't affected by the sirens.
Yeah.
He was like able to see through Annabeth's vision and save her. Which is nice.
Good
And oh
for
my
him.
gosh, Danny, what was that line you said? That Percy said to her?
Oh, he... Back at,
There
Cersei's
was-
Island.
Yeah. Or I think it was on the boat on the way to the sirens or something.
Well, he said if it's between saving you and Olympus, I'd burn it down.
Yeah. And
Which
they're not
kind
even
of shows his fatal flaw even more. I keep getting the same TikTok edit of him saying that, and all the comments are like, "Isn't this supposed to be a slow burn, Walker? It's supposed to be a slow burn.
Right.
Stop."
I know they're supposed to have their first kiss in book 3, but even that's like I think like kind of a pretend kiss, and then they don't really even get together until book 5. But nope. They're just milking that chemistry.
Yep, it's working.
All right. Well, I think that brings us up to date with the show.
Yeah.
So I think it's unanimous. We're all going to continue to watch it.
Definitely.
So we might have to report back after the conclusion of this season 2. And give you all listeners out there our final thoughts on the season. But I like the way it's tracking.
I do too. They're doing a good job.
I need it to get renewed. I can't be burned like the movies burned me. Because the movies did the first 2 and then didn't get picked up again. And I was like, I need it.
I need to see the twins.
The third one's they're not twins.
They're not no. Brother and sister.
Bianca and Nico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, even if it doesn't get picked up, we're supposed to get some kind of Narnia show this year, aren't we?
Whoa.
Oh.
From Prime.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that supposed to be Gertrude?
What?
Who made Barbie? Greta Gerwig.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be Greta Gerwig?
Yep.
Nice. I can trust her with Narnia.
So it's going to be a musical.
What? It is?
No, I'm joking.
Oh. So Margot Robbie's going to be the White Witch.
That'd be epic. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We just wanted to share with you what we thought about the kickoff for the new season of Sea of Monsters. Percy Jackson VP. But let us know if you're watching it, if you're liking it. You can hit us up on our email, podcast@familygeekery.com, or you can hit us up on our socials. Go ahead and check out the YouTube channel, see what we're doing over there. Having some fun. But other than that, we thank you as always for listening. And until next time, peace out. And
geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.